Hi guys, welcome to Short Nail Life. So in today's video we are doing another birthday character nail set, and I am so excited for this one. This is inspired by a set I seen Robin Moses do a few years ago, and when I first seen her do that set I immediately tried it. So I've done this plenty of time, drew the little Superman um logo. I've drawn that on my nails plenty of times because it was so simple and easy to do, and I love the way she broke it down in her video. So yeah, I will try to link that in the description box down below, but I wanted to add it on my channel because it's so easy and simple, and it's once you get the basics, I feel like anybody can do it. I did mess up though, but I'm gonna tell you guys how I messed up so you can avoid my mistake. So now I'm just building these nails. You guys see me build nails plenty of times. It's the same process that I usually do. But I will say, if you see me flooding the cuticle or side walls, I'm aware I do that. I finally figured out why I'm doing that. My brush, I need a bigger brush. um what I'm doing is I don't get enough product in the initial scoop, so I end up taking a bigger scoop again without thinking about the fact there's already product on there. So what I end up doing is adding too much product and flooding the nails. So I guess I just need a bigger brush. And I didn't think you wouldn't. I thought all gel brushes would basically be the same because you don't really hear people talking about the size of their gel brushes, but you hear people say, well, I think it's time for me to move up with acrylic brushes, if you know what I'm saying. But I think I know for a fact there are different sizes of gel brushes, so I will be purchasing a bigger one because I really do feel like this is too small. But on camera, what I'm doing now is applying 2 coats of this gel pop paint polish. I don't know how to say that, but you guys saw what it was. It was from Rosalind. And I'm going to apply these Aurora flakes, and these are gold. And as you can see, they're kind of melting into the background. In person, you can see it. It's just not as vibrant as if it was something on a contrast, if that makes sense. So I decided to use a color that I felt contrasted that, which is like this blue, green, purple type Aurora flake. And on camera you can see it right here. Well, on picture, no, the picture you can see it. Well, on camera right here, it did nothing. I don't understand what happened. I was I don't If I knew it, you couldn't see it when I was filming, I probably would have added something on top so you can honestly see it, but I didn't know. But yeah, you can see this really good in person. And I did want to say that if you saw the fact that I painted those 2 nail tips and it was a line in the final outcome, you can't see it, so I wasn't worried about that, just in case you saw it and you were wondering why I didn't like do a base coat or something under it. So I'm going to use these 2 Madam Glam polishes today, and I'm going to make the blue that I need a superhero blue. I don't know what that means, but that's the color I need. And I haven't noticed like my lack of polishes. I'm trying to get some more polishes. It's probably going to be Black Friday when I could do like a big bulk order. But yeah, I'm going to get some more polishes soon. But to see if I got the right color, I just put the original color down to see if it's light enough, and it wasn't. So I went in and added a little bit more light blue, and I finally got the right color. But I was going to say, I love Madam Glam polishes. I'm not going to lie. So if you want to check them out, there is a code in the description box down below, and there is a link. But as you can see, even though I mixed those 2 colors, it is still a full 1 coat coverage polish. It is super pigmented. Like, it is so nice. I can't say enough good things about it. And I didn't even use the brush that came in the polish. I used like a regular brush, and it was not streaky at all. It didn't need 2 coats if I didn't want to add 2 coats. Like, their polish is really, really nice. And I'm saying it because I believe it. I know some people say it just for advertisement, but I really believe it. I love their polishes. So right now, all I'm doing is adding all of my colors onto the nails. And I did 2 coats of everything. So I'm going to matte the pointer and the ring. And I made the middle and the pinky shiny. And I did the matte because I'm going to draw and stamp on those. But what I did end up doing is I decided to stamp on the pinky as well. So off camera at some point I did make it a matte nail. I didn't stamp on the shiny. And I'm saying that because it's a reason why I don't stamp on shiny. But I'll get to that in a second. I'm going to wipe off these nails because it's a dispersion layer on the matte top coat for some reason. And when you wipe it off, they turn matte. So as you can see on that pointer, if you can see it, I had a little bit of shiny, which you probably can't because of how I edited. And it just would not take this stamp. So, and I couldn't get it to stick either way it went. So I did wipe it off with some acetone, and I was hoping that it dehydrated it enough. And it did stamp on this second time, as you can see, but it still was a little hazy looking. It wasn't as opaque as everything else. So I really don't recommend stamping on shiny, to me personally. And maybe this is something only happens to me. I prefer to do it on top of a matte. So now it's time for me to start drawing my Superman logo. And I was super confident. I told you guys, I've done this plenty of times. I've even done it where I had a water decal of Superman and I put it in the nail. That's when I was trying polygel. It looked so cute, but I made it too bulky and the nail popped off because of the I encapsulated the Superman water decal, and I was still new to polygel and it was too thick, but it was so pretty. I loved it. So all I do right now is make a diamond shape, and I try to get the size as even as possible. I'm not good at that as you can see, but I do the best that I can. I'm still not good at hand drawing. I don't know if I will ever get good at hand drawing, but I do the best that I can, and I love the way this turned out, so I'm not complaining. So I'm doing a bunch of filling in at this moment. So if you want to, let me know how you're feeling about this character series so far. Are you having fun? Do you feel like, hey, I missed the regular content? Let me know. I kind of wanted to say I actually did this as well because I really wanted to do a bunch of character nail art as well for Halloween time, but I knew that I had some Halloween sets I wanted to do, so it seemed more fun to just do it for my birthday, if that made sense. So I had a bunch of reasons why this happened this month, and I'll probably still end up doing some for Halloween, but I also have a lot of spooky nails I want to do as well. So I'm super excited about the months coming. But all I did right now is go over that white with the yellow, and I did the white under the bottom first because I wanted the yellow to pop, and that white was fully cured because I didn't want it to not be cured when I put the yellow on there, because that would cause everything to move. So right now all I'm doing is going around the outline with this red. So if something is still uneven, I try to make it as even as possible with this red. I would make the lines thicker if I had to, but I was fine with what I was doing, so I didn't make it too thick. This is where I messed up. So I put a dot right here just to give me a starting point of where I wanted the S. And as I said, I was overconfident. I did not use a reference picture. I've done this set plenty of times. I was like, I know what the Superman logo looks like. It's just an S. It's not that deep. It's not that serious. I don't need a reference picture. I 100% needed a reference picture because after I got done with this, I actually went back to look at the logo, and it is too small. As you can see, it's too small. I didn't do the S correctly. It's supposed to be from sidewall to sidewall of that diamond, and I made the top two spherical or something. I didn't even add the little divot at the top. I'm disappointed in my S. So I probably will redo this set again at some point in the future because I was just upset that I did not look at a reference picture and it didn't turn out the exact as that. But this is still something super easy to do, and it is a start if you just need to see how the process is made, because even with not seeing the actual logo, you still kind of get the point of how to fix this if you need to. So I'm just adding on a few highlights on this nail set to make the S pop and look more like a cartoon. And you could add some in the V as well and around the edges of that red, in that red part, which I've done that before too. I just forgot to do it in today's set. But right now I'm just top coating everything so I can have a very beautiful shiny set. I'm sorry. And like I said, honestly, I love this set. I was super happy with it, and I was kind of impressed with myself, even though I didn't know at that time that the Superman was actually so wrong, the S. But I still love it. So this is after everything has been cured, and it's just turned out so pretty. I am so happy. I can't tell you guys how much. But I do want to say, please let me know how you think I am doing with this series so far. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Just be honest. Let me know. I do new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I want you guys to have an amazing day. Bye.